So we made it to the end of the year. So you know what that means. We have to do a 2023 top 10 pickup list. For those who are new around here, appreciate you for clicking on the video. But I'm not doing the top 10 sneaker releases of the year. I'm not doing sneaker of the year. I'm doing my personal top 10 pickups of the year. So if I copped in 2023 is eligible for the list. Let's go ahead and get into it with an honorable mention. For as bad as I wanted this shoe, I could not leave it off the list. So honorable mention goes to the Gratitude 11s. It barely missed the cut because this is one of the toughest lists that I put out in recent years. So that means that, to me, that I have more meaningful cops in 2023. So let's see what happens in 2024. But all right, man, without further ado, man, enough of this intro. Let's get into the actual top 10 pickups of 2023. So coming in at number 10, we have the New Balance 550. I'm not sure what the official colorway is. I think it's like night green or night watch green, something like that. But I just like this colorway because, as you can see, it gives you that vintage feel, man. The outsole looks like it's used. The midsole, of course, is aged, yellowed out. And it has like the Nigel Sylvester effects. Like they've been scuffed up, used, pre-owned, I would say. So it's kind of like a reimagined New Balance. But I think it's a clean colorway, man. You get the white leather. You get the aged mesh. You get that 3M, I'm assuming, on the logo. And you get that suede green on the tongue, man. This is a dope shoe. Haven't worn it yet. But, trust me. These will definitely get put on in 2024. So, yeah. Number 10. And at number 9 on my list, I know it's going to surprise a lot of you guys. But I got to go with the Armand 5 and the Dawn colorway. I always gravitated towards the lighter pair, even with the mock-ups and the first looks or whatever. Because like the Dawn was cool. Like if I was able to cop, like I stated in this pickup video, I would have added them to the collection as well. But I always wanted the lighter version more. It's something different, I'm a fan of the OGs, of course. But there's nothing wrong with a fresh new colorway, and especially with the Armand. The attention to detail on this 5, changing the netting, putting the logos all over the place. Shout out to homie that commented that I was acting surprised, which I wasn't acting, but whatever. But yeah, man, I got to put these number 9. This is definitely a clean colorway. If you're able to cop, add them to your collection, I would definitely do so. Something different, especially, with Jordan colorways. You don't see too many gray and blues other than like the Flints. So, had to cop. So, yeah, number 9. So, number 8 is another shoe that, barely made the cut, man. But it was one of those joints where I really wanted this shoe. I waited years to add this particular sneaker in my collection. So, it was tough to pick a spot for these, but I felt comfortable, with my decision to put it at number 8 because the rest of the list means more to me personally. But yeah, I had to throw these Cherry 12s, man. Clean, classic colorway. You can't go wrong with the red Jordan. You know what I'm saying? White, red, and black, black and red. Whatever combination of white, black, and red you want to throw on a Jordan, man. It's 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a hit. So. Number 8, the Cherry 12s. Number 7, man. I had to go with the Adidas Crazy Infinity. I'm not sure what colorway this is officially, but this is definitely one of those shoes where as soon as I saw the pictures, it was automatic. I'm getting them. I don't say that a lot, but if I see something and I want it, I'm definitely going to cop. So this is no exception. It's like a hybrid Kobe 1, Crazy 2, Crazy 3 type of thing. As you can see, got that Laker yellow right there. But I can definitely see, Kobe wearing these back when he was signed to Adidas. Definitely real spaceship moon boot-esque. Could be a Yeezy inspired silhouette as well. But yeah, I definitely had to cop the Crazy Infinities, man. Dope shoe. I think they're going for the low now. I know the all black one, you can get them for like 80 to 90 bucks. I'm not sure about this colorway, But they dropped the Stormtrooper, and then I think there's a bronze goldish colorway out as well. So the time is now to buy a lot of these releases because they're going on sale like crazy. But yeah, number 7. Number 6, we have the Puma Amy collab on the TRC Blaze Mid. So it definitely gives me, you know, a designer feel to this particular shoe. You know, the laces reminds me of like the Lanvins. And then you get the premium suede materials. You know, you get the smooth leather as well as the tumbled leather. Like, and of course you get that suede and you get the green neoprene. I don't know, it was just something about this particular pair of shoes. I'm glad I was able to cop them for under retail. You know, that's my goal now. Like, if I can get them under the retail, you know, that's a W in my book. But yeah, Amy and Puma collabs again. I'm really a fan of the Puma collabs, but I feel like every Puma collab is this particular colorway because I have another pair of the Luigi collab and it's identical as far as like the color scheme. I'm not sure what that's all about, but they keep coming out with fire, even if it's the same colorway. I'm definitely gonna cop. So, number 6. So at number 5, we have the Adidas Fear of God Athletics 86 Low and the talc colorway. Like I said in my review, man, this is one of those shoes that I instantly wanted. And the crazy thing is, I was going for the Adidas Fear of God 1 instead of these until I actually saw what they looked like, like 20 or 30 minutes prior to the release. And I changed my mind, like, yeah, I would rather have this pair. And like I said, these are executed perfectly in my opinion. I wasn't sure where these were going to go on my list, but, you know, I think 5 is pretty fair for these. So yeah, number 5. So at number 4, we have the Nike and Drake Nocta Glide. And this was another shoe that I wanted from the initial pictures. Once I actually seen how they look on feet and the actual in-hand videos and pictures, I knew I was going to add these to the collection. It took a while. I know these dropped they dropped early and like random boutiques across the US, but I was never able to secure a pair until they dropped on the Nocta site, and then it was like the easiest cop ever. So shout out to Nocta, shout out to Nike for actually putting together, you know, a decent Drake shoe, because after the Jordan collab, you know, it's been downhill. Even the next one, I'm not a fan of. So this probably will go down in history as the best Drake Nike collab, unless they come out with something else. But I would just stick to these for the time being. But yeah, number 4. Top 3, man. We finally made it to the top 3 pickups. So coming in at number 3, man, is one of those sentimental cops for me, because I actually had the OG pair back in 03. 6th grade Christmas. My mom copped these joints, so I had to get them back. Luckily, I was able to cop these with no problem. I got the other pair as well. So this is officially considered the debut. Not the first games, but, you know, whatever Nike chose to go with, that's what they went with. But yeah, the white, black, and red LeBron 1 Air Zoom Generation. It's definitely an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like these, but I think it's a clean shoe. Like, I've liked them since 03, so it's not going to change now in 2023 or going into 2024. So yeah, number 3, man, Air Zoom Generations. So coming in at number 2, we have the Adidas and Shan Weatherspoon collab with the Orchestro. This is a shoe, like, it's just so crazy that it works, man. Like, all the colors and materials, you know, since it is a Shan Weatherspoon collab, you gotta have that corduroy in there. So you get a little corduroy on the tongue as well as the eyelets. But yeah, you know, the pink, black, tan, blue, turquoise, infrared, burgundy, maroon, whatever you want to call it. Dope shoe, very comfortable. I've worn these a few times. And you got that cork insole, which is a crazy design feature in my opinion. But yeah, this is definitely one of those shoes, you know, as soon as I saw it, I knew they were coming home. Shout out to the Confirmed app because this was another easy release for me to cop. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes I have to work hard for it. So it's 50-50 for me. I know a lot of people think I have a sneaker plug. I do not. Trust me, I do all my research and I cop manually every time. But yeah, this top two, man, we almost done, man. One more left, and I'm sure it's going to surprise everyone watching. So coming in at the number one spot, man, we have the Nike Fear of God 1 in the triple black colorway. I wanted to cop the Adidas pair, but after looking at them and seeing people get them in hand, I wasn't really feeling them, man. So I was able to double back and get these for a great price. Shout out to Top Shelf Kicks, man. These are used, but whenever I cop a used shoe, I make sure that, it's on the, A1 side first, and then I clean them up. So even though it's used, it's in great condition. Then, of course, as you can see, hopefully it's coming up in the camera, they're clean. I did what I had to do, sanitize them, use my Rejuvenator on these joints. So they're good money in my books. They're ready for the toe. But yeah, like I said, I had to double back. Luckily, everything went well. I was able to negotiate for a price that I was comfortable with, and they were comfortable with the price they were selling it to me for. Because if you actually look these up, especially in my size, a used pair is going for upwards of like $400. So for me to get these at the price I did, I definitely hopped on these joints ASAP because I knew they weren't going to last long. So yeah, the number one cop for me this year is the Nike Fear of God 1. I'm glad I was able to add this to the collection. I'm a big fan of these shoes. I wanted these when they originally released, but of course, I was unsuccessful. Every raffle, every release, everything just, bot central, man. And I guess with the Adidas, Fear of God is dropping, like a lot of people forgot about these, or maybe they just want something different. So, I had to go back in time to cop this joint. It's definitely a clean shoe, man. In my opinion, definitely get that designer feel, dress them up, dress them down, depending on how you rock, whatever your style is, you can rock these joints. Super high top though, for sure. So if you have a wide foot, man, you might be tough. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this list, man. Let me know how you felt about the list. Is there anything on my list that you think would be higher on your list? Or what's your favorite shoe that I shown today? I want to know down in the comment section. It is New Year's Eve, so hopefully I can get this edited and uploaded ASAP before the new year. So I'm going to go ahead and get on that as soon as I cut this camera off. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. 2023 was a pretty good year. Hopefully 2024 will be better. You got to put that in the air, manifest good vibes, success, all that good stuff. I know I want to do more as a content creator on YouTube and TikTok. So that's my personal New Year's resolution. Just to be better, more consistent. Try something new, man. You got to think out of the box sometime. Get out of your comfort zone. And most importantly, you want to continue to be a better person, evolve, positivity, good karma, all that stuff, man. But yeah, Happy New Year to everybody out there watching, whether it's New Year's Eve or you're watching this in 2024, man. Thank y'all for being along on this journey, man. It's been a crazy ride, but only up from here, right? Appreciate y'all for watching.